Thank you, Madam President. I first must identify that I actually sit on an advisory board for one of the charter schools in the city of Boston, the Renaissance School, and I am a mentor there, and I love the role that I play there. What I would say is that this is actually not a question of being pro-charter or pro-public school. This is actually a question for us of sustainable funding for the Boston public schools. We obviously had a very uncomfortable conversation this year about that, but also sustainable funding for the city of Boston. And let me break down some numbers. Next year, we will lose from our assessment from Chapter 70 $158.23 million. In addition, the city of Boston will also spend an additional $15 million for transportation for the young people who go to charter schools. I would say that this is actually an issue that hurts not only the Boston public schools, Madam President, it hurts the current charter schools in the city of Boston that I believe would be harmed by the number going up. In addition, I just toured one of the Pope John Paul schools in the city. This would be catastrophic for the Catholic schools that have been rebuilt in the city of Boston. They would lose many of the students that are there. Understand, this is an unfunded mandate that increases year over year. 12 additional schools that would be added with no money. And so what essentially is happening is that the people who are putting this forward are putting and pitting us against one another, which is unfair. I represent not only public school parents, but I represent charter school parents. And I represent many people who have one child in a public school and another child in a charter school. Neither of them should actually be harmed over the course of time. And when we really think about where we are in the city of Boston, we have some things to be proud of. The city of Boston is the #2 public school system in the United States of America. Our 4th graders and our 8th graders are #1, and they're actually on par with their suburban siblings. We are the #1 state in the whole union for public education, the whole country. So this is a mantra of actually investing in public education as well as education as a whole versus divesting. This proposal actually removes dollars from one side and shifts it over to the other side. So this isn't pro charter or pro public schools. The real piece is that we need more funding for education. There's a sidestep. At the state house, and I'm going to call my friends out up there, when it comes down to it, we need more money. Over the past 20 years, there has been less that has been sent to us, and we're now fighting friends, fighting people that we love over this issue. And so what I would submit to you today is a nightmare that I had last night. The nightmare that I had last night is, so we're going to lose $175 million and approximately $175 million this year. $175 million that's going to 9,000 students in our charter schools. The rest of the $40 million is actually going to be split between 57,314 public school students. That's not equity. That's not how we deal with the very real achievement gap and opportunity gap that we all care about, that we all want to fix, right? Which is going to take more resources. But just a little bit about my nightmare. $175 million. So we were at the school at DESE, right? Which is in Malden. These schools are actually regulated by people who meet in Malden, Massachusetts, taking away the power at the municipal level and moving it to the state level with no accountability at the municipal level. But we were there, and I testified about 1,000 additional seats. And I said it would be ill-advised. This is taking away money. We were arguing over $50 million this past year, and you're taking away an additional $18.5 million for those 1,000 seats. So just think about this. There is a possibility that we could get zero Chapter 70 funding from the state of Massachusetts with all of the money that the city of Boston sends to the state. But never mind that, we could actually owe from our general fund money if we weren't receiving any Chapter 70 funding. That would be a travesty and a nightmare. This is about fairness. This is about equity. And if we really believe in closing the achievement gap, we won't remove funding from one child and give it to another child. We'll expand funding for everyone. We will provide equity for everyone, and we'll have the back of all of the young people and 100% of the future of the city of Boston. So a yes vote today means that you are for equity, opportunity, and having the back of every single young person in the city. So I would ask respectfully that my colleagues on the council support this resolution, support not only Boston public schools, the current charter schools in the city of Boston that will be harmed, as well as the Catholic schools in the city of Boston that will be harmed. Thank you so much, Madam President.